Sounds good.
Oh, I think it's here.
Hey y'all.
Hey guys.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to another edition of Side Eye
Chats.
Oh,
are you happy this
finally.
time? Because she was lying. She was
Finally.
complaining that we are
Oh,
so
big
delayed.
I'm complaining because y'all was acting slow for a few
We're
weeks.
so delayed. I mean, we were in it for the dramatics.
Y'all was like,
Totally
Chats.
in it for the dramatics. Like,
so
the dramatic
guys,
songs.
before we get started, please make sure you share the live. It costs you nothing. It's free. So go ahead and take your little finger right
Free
now
99.
and hit the share button.
Share. And it's episode 50.
Episode 50.
The golden egg.
Guess what somebody's doing for the 50th anniversary episode?
Twerk something for the camera phone.
You can't see it though.
Right, because I'm doing it on the table. You know what I'm saying? If I did all that, it'd have to be fans only. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they really be
Somebody
ready.
trying to tell us something.
Y'all gotta
You
get the
know,
cash out.
be ready for all
Yeah,
that. Look,
hit
it's
that.
summertime and teachers is off. You know what I'm saying? I need some coins.
Supplement that. Supplement
Right,
that
I need some
income.
supplementary income around this piece.
And if you are not following us, please make sure you are following us on all of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we also have some secondary platforms, Twitter, TikTok. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Twitter and TikTok. I'm thinking like Twitter,
What
TikTok,
else?
and yeah, that's it. Twitter and TikTok. So make sure you follow us. Follow, and share the
Live.
share the live.
Oh, my glasses.
Well, look, we had, some people kind of send us some stuff that they wanted this week. So we definitely enjoy when you guys inbox us, or if you know us personally, text us things that you want us to talk about. Because we definitely want to talk about things that y'all want to talk about because it's interactive. Hello. We're not here just to
Right.
hear
Keep 'em
ourselves
coming.
talk. So thank you for this anonymous person.
Hey, y'all.
But they wanted us to put them up on game.
So let's put them
Hey,
up.
Monique. She said, hey, y'all.
Hey,
What's up,
y'all.
Momo?
And
Oh, I
May
gotta turn my
I'm not
comments
talking
on.
to May because she said she don't like cancers.
Oh.
She
Maybe
probably
she didn't know
reason.
you were a Cancer. Maybe she
Emotional.
didn't
She know
know.
now.
She know now.
So
Okay,
May might
May.
wanna change
You have
that,
to make an exception,
comment.
except for that one on the end.
You may need to change that comment.
She probably was talking more so about the men anyway.
Yeah, probably.
That's how I feel about Aquarians, but we'll come back to that on another day.
Y'all really got her.
Oh man, yeah, two of them they cut off. But anyways, I'm gonna stay focused. I'm learning that in therapy. Stick to the task at hand.
Right.
So put me up on game. The person I'm dating always calls me on FaceTime. But if I call them on FaceTime, they really don't actually answer and they call me back on a regular call. Regular.
Listen,
What does that mean?
I don't have those problems.
What's that mean? Why you don't got the problems, girl?
because I ain't got no iPhone.
Cause we team Android.
Team Android.
Yeah, FaceTime who?
FaceTime
What?
who?
Yeah, I'm gonna work
But
on
let me
FaceTime.
think
But
about
you
it.
can make
You know what? I
You
would
can
do
video.
WhatsApp,
video chat,
Facebook, Instagram. If people really want to,
But y'all
they
know-
can set that thing on up.
What I would think though, if that were me in that situation, I had an iPhone and I was FaceTiming my boo or whatever, and well, if he called me and FaceTimed me and I answered, but when I called him, he didn't answer but called me back regular, I would think he would be up to no good.
You know, period.
I would really, because why you didn't answer? I just called you. Why are you calling me back regular? You don't want me to know where you at?
Right,
Answer
regular
FaceTime.
equals
FaceTime.
no FaceTime, Deshaun, because he's like regular. What's the
Regular
regular is
means
no
regular
FaceTime.
call, no video.
Regular, yeah, just do 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 do.
I would automatically assume that something was up. Oh, you want my homemade drink?
What's up, Ray?
Right there.
Yeah, no. So,
Keep going.
Right.
I'm gonna feel like they're doing something shady. If it's always one sided, it's like they want to be able to check in on you and what you got going on when they feel like it. They want like full access to you, but they don't want to
Right.
give you full access back. So I definitely believe in equal rights, even though I am team Android.
Period.
If you gonna video chat me whenever you want, I should be able to video chat you whenever I want. If you're not gonna answer my video chats, I'm not gonna answer your video
Right.
chat. So just understand, it's like I'm petty, so it's an eye for an eye around here. You got like 2 times not to answer my video call, and
it's
I'm not.
on
It's on the
popping.
popping. It's off and popping because I ain't answering yours.
That part.
Namo again.
And if they start tripping on you when you didn't answer the phone,
Ray said he coming this week.
then
I'm pulling up next
Ray
week.
ain't coming nowhere.
Okay, Ray, we'll
Where you
see.
coming at, Ray?
We'll see if he pull up.
Hello.
But yeah, Andrew, what do you think about that FaceTime thing?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if they start tripping on you, about you not answering the FaceTime, then you could just be like, well, why are you not answering yours? What's the problem?
Period. I would be the same way though. Like she said, be petty. If they,
I
don't, if
know,
they don't answer for
yeah.
you, don't answer for them. Let them feel how you feeling when they call.
Exactly.
What is the excuse they say? When they don't answer?
Jazz says it means they're being petty. Or does it mean they up to no good?
Sneaky.
Because why they're not
Yeah,
answering?
they
Like,
want-
why are they calling you right back but not FaceTime?
Don't want you to see what's
They don't
going on
want.
in their
Yeah, they want to be able
background.
to lie to you about where they are. Like.
Ain't nobody
Point
got
blank
time for that.
period. Or they don't want you to get accustomed to being able to FaceTime them because they may have other things going on. So if they're always constantly sketchy and shady about their video chats, then you won't suspect anything different when they really are like with another chick or something, or with somebody, you know, another dude or something like that. That's how I view it. They don't want you to get comfortable and like that's the standard that y'all gonna be FaceTiming.
I'm just gonna automatically assume something's going on though. I mean, you know they say not to assume, but what are you supposed to?
Oh,
assume?
I make an ass of myself.
What are you supposed
I'm
to
a
do?
whole ass. The whole ass, a big ass.
Whoa!
Oh, my
Then she
God.
gotta turn around and apologize once she get put in her place as
Place.
being an ass. So Deshaun said,
Apologize. What's that?
but you gonna be petty, make an ass
What's
of yourself,
that?
and not apologize. You gotta compromise
I mean,
somewhere.
triple threat,
You still in
triple
therapy
threat.
though. You working
I'm
on
still
it.
working on it. I am
You
a work
still
in
working
progress,
on
right?
it. I got you.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Thank you for-
Deshaun said, but in a real note, I guess on a real note, it low key is the same thing that if you call someone and they decline it and respond with a text, I feel like they're doing something they don't got no business doing. If you can FaceTime me and I answer with the camera on, why are you not answering? That's real crazy. Something has to be going on.
No, I can say this to his comment because sometimes people call me and I'm not in a position to talk and I have to text.
But you probably tell them you're not in a position.
Right, you
Right,
explain
okay,
that, and
yeah.
it's not every time. It's not
Right.
like every single time they trying to video chat you or something. Like you are constantly dodging.
Ain't nobody video chatting anyway.
Joy said maybe their place is just dirty and filthy, but they need to clean up.
Right.
But you should know that if you're dating them.
Clean up.
Clean up, everybody,
That's
everywhere.
just nasty.
All right,
Go in the corner where you
Okay.
can put your back.
Okay,
against the
Ray.
wall.
See you
And
next
Bye,
week.
Ray.
See you next week.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
see you
Oh,
next
I
week.
see.
See you next
Why
week.
are
Final
you
thoughts. Final thoughts.
Final
My
thought.
final thought on this put me up on game is that is game. Like
They running game
They
like
running
all
game.
that.
Like literally, if you can't pick up the phone when I FaceTime you and you call me right back regular, you doing something you got no business. That's my final take on it.
Period.
Pick up or shut up.
Better answer
Just
that.
don't expect. My final thought is monkey see, monkey do. So don't get mad when I do that shit back to you.
If you don't want somebody to FaceTime you, get an Android. Samsung.
That's why we all have that.
Yep.
That's why we all have a
I
Samsung.
ain't gonna lie. That was probably reason number one why I was
I
not
love
gonna
my
get an iPhone.
Samsung.
That was reason number one. You're not about to catch me in this FaceTime game.
What are the
And
odds
then
that we all have a Samsung?
Two-Face.
That means we up to something.
We
else.
all look.
Good stuff.
we all have past
well,
lives. I think
that's
we
right.
matured. I think we've grown, but I think
I'm
we're still
never
kind of
gonna
stuck
grow
in
up
our
and
ways.
get an iPhone.
Exactly.
Never gonna
What
get
if
it.
what if you get a boo that like buys you one for Christmas?
I might have two phones. I'm not getting rid of my Galaxy. I'm not even trying to learn how to work no iPhone.
Right. Okay.
No.
Next topic.
Can
Can women separate their emotions from sex?
Savage. Depends on the woman.
I was gonna say depends on the woman. Depends on the man.
It depends
too.
on the woman. It depends on the situation. It depends on a lot.
It does
Is
depend.
this a hit it and quit it?
I definitely feel like there's been situations where I could, like my mindset was, like I said, I was detached on savage mode. I already went in knowing what my
She just wanted to
intentions
be.
were.
She just wanted
So it was like, I'm not about to sit here and catch feelings because I'm not trying to do that. I'm not in the mind space to catch feelings. But then there's also been times where like I have caught feelings when I didn't think I was going to catch feelings. So it's like, like they said, it just depends.
Hey, Raquan.
But I'll say that if you run into women that can continuously separate their emotions from sex, that is a woman's scorn. That is a woman's score. She got deeply rooted issues.
Run.
Damn. She
I
might
feel like-
just be having fun. She might be phase.
Again.
She going through a whole phase. If she going through a whole phase and he going
If
through
she
his
going-
whole
if
phase,
they both
then
going through
boom,
whole phases, then
that's
boom.
the perfect combination.
But you know, sometimes you might be going through that
You
whole
can
phase. You
still
might
catch
be that
feelings.
one that you might have emotion.
Yeah,
you might
like
get
that one that
emotionally
hit that
attached.
one spot, and then you be like, oh.
I think it is hard. I think it's harder for women to separate their emotions from sex than it is for men.
No,
You don't think so?
no.
Why?
Because
better
why?
say-
What are you basing that on?
I don't
For
know, I just
myself,
thought-
me personally, I
I'm sick.
cannot detach myself emotionally from sex or intimacy. That is a combination for me. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that women are more prone to have emotions attached to sex than men. That's just like
Let's look up the statistics.
I ain't looking at statistics.
Statistics
Statistics can
say more women are
Statistics
killing more
can
say
men.
what you want
You
to
heard me?
say.
More women are killing men. Let me stop.
Snapped.
Candace-
Fatal attraction.
Candace said, yes and no. Sometimes you might go in with no emotion,
emotion.
and after you might catch emotion.
Mm-hmm.
After you get
Emotions make you cry
after you get that
sometimes.
good.
Well, I'm telling you, they hit that one spot.
After
and
you
you
get
be
that
like,
good. Babe.
Shaq said, no, it's too much feelings involved.
Shaq, Jay, what's up? You know who that is?
Who is it?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Deshaun said, I'm gonna keep it real. It really depends on the situationship. And I say that because some women be out here slashing tires and breaking windows, while others don't let that mess get to them at all. That's true.
That's true.
That's true. But I also feel like people be out here slashing tires and breaking windows because people be out here selling dreams. They're not honest about what they wanted when they went into the situation.
Or they don't know their role.
Like, dudes be out here, the number one mistake dudes make is y'all try to make every woman feel like she the only one. And when she find out that she not,
It's on and popping.
that's when they go crazy. Or I say that's when we go crazy. Don't lie. If you out here
tell
in
the
your whole
truth.
phase and you exploring your options,
easier said than
just
done,
say
right?
that. But it's so
That's
many
it.
more women. Like, you will have such less stressful lives as a man if you're just honest and you allow the woman to make her decision.
You know how many times women have said, just be honest with me, and men would just still look
Because
up
men
and
are
Are
lie.
they
stupid.
really being, or do
And
they
lie.
really want the truth though?
I
Sometimes
think if you're
people say,
upfront about
just
it.
be
I
I think if
honest
you're
with
upfront
me,
about it,
and they
listen,
don't
I'm the type
want
of
the truth.
person. I'm the type of person who do want the truth. And if I tell you upfront to be honest with me upfront, be honest with me upfront. Because in
At
the
the
long
beginning.
run, you gonna feel it. Like you gonna be mad.
You can't get mad. Like, I still to this day have the utmost respect for someone because they never lied about where they were mentally, and it got to a point where he might have been dating several women. Broke it down to two. I was one of the two. And then he got to a point where he just wanted to work on one. It happened to be the other young lady, but I never had a chance to get in my feelings.
She's on my way. Narrowed it down.
He narrowed it
Well, at
down.
least he was
But he
honest.
was honest.
At least he
So,
was honest, and
when-
you knew you was like one of three or four.
Yeah, I knew. And then when he chose
He
to
chose the
invest
other
the
young
other
lady.
in the other woman that's not
I'm
his
gonna be
wife,
exclusive
I
with
was
her.
never.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
I
be
was-
mad.
you
She was
can't,
the one.
yeah.
Yeah, he picked
He
the
was the
one
one.
that. But
But I mean,
I still have
isn't
respect
that
for
what
him.
dating is though?
But I'm telling you,
People
but
don't
a lot of
understand
guys,
that though.
a lot of guys
Well,
just out here selling dreams. You
I'm
the only
sorry.
one. I love you,
Oh.
and he be fucking them wrong.
No, it says to separate your emotions from sex.
Sex.
So if you are out here dating, you shouldn't be sleeping with everybody you date anyway.
That too.
That's
But some
true.
people do.
Some
Talisa
people
said absolutely. Because you're one of the many to. Oh, she was saying comments to that.
Mhm.
April said some can. Hey, Cuzzo. My cousin's on y'all.
Yeah.
Chad said,
Hey, Cuz.
honesty is the best policy. Let them have a choice. It's only fair.
Period, Chaz. What's up, homie?
Agreed. Some of these women don't want to hear the truth though.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's on them. The majority will. If you tell the truth
Let
up
me know.
front,
If you
tell the
got a
truth
woman,
up
let me
front.
know. I'll choose if I want to mess with you or not.
Who's got
Them
joy?
stuff.
Joy.
Joy said, everyone wants the truth, but if where am I at? If the man's intentions is to get her to bed, and she says, just be honest with me, then honestly, you're about to get lied.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah.
I told you that though. A guy will look you dead in your eye when you say be honest, and they'll be like, yes, you're the only one.
You know why? Because he want the
He want the draws.
That's all.
But you can
But it's
still,
like so crazy.
you still have like a good 80% chance of still getting it because she knows what she's
She
walking
knows your
into.
intentions. She's not gonna be like, okay, get up. I'm not horny anymore.
She'll be like, okay, I'm gonna deal with other niggas too. Like, it's okay.
Chevron, your daddy.
Zaddy said sometimes telling the truth will hurt you as well, but not if you're up front. When
Truth does hurt, but let me get it up front then, and not on the back end.
And then that way she'll never have no reason to get mad or in her feelings, or he don't never have a reason to get mad or in his feelings when somebody texting you, calling you at certain times. Because this your slot. Stay in your slot. Stay in your slot.
I wouldn't either.
April said, I don't know if I would survive dating these days. Yeah, dating is so scary. I'm finna tell y'all a story, but nah, it's not story time. I'll wait.
Anytime can be story time.
I'm gonna say if I
let's go.
became single at this point, I would just
What would you do?
Single, remain single, buy me a dog or something.
That's what I
I'm a hopeless romantic, so I would probably try online dating or something.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Too many horror stories.
Wait. Can I just say this
Well,
one thing about online
with my
dating?
friends.
Yes.
So I signed up for an online dating app, y'all, before. And I was on for 2 days and I deleted the app.
Cause certain, but I would do the ones you have to pay for.
No, that was like
Because people are not. I would do the ones you have to pay for because most
I was
people that are
literally on for
serious
2 days.
are willing to pay.
I was like,
people
I
that's
can't
just
do it.
looking to hit it.
I can't
Probably
do it.
not paying a subscription fee.
You right?
I
Because
can't.
my friend keeps me entertained by just sending me screenshots
Well,
of
of the
conversations that she
conversations?
having with people from
I
online
deleted
dating.
that app.
Yeah, nah, it ain't worth it.
Where
But
we at?
we move.
Jen said
Topic number
absolutely. Deshaun said amen. Chevron said when you're up front, you have to respect the game on both ends.
Both sides.
That's true.
Mhm.
April said story. Nah.
Story,
Next topic.
story.
Next topic.
Next
Jerry.
topic. Yes.
You gonna tell us that story before you go home?
Oh
Though.
my God.
Really, that's gonna close us out. So you gotta
Can't
stay
read
to
it
the
all
end
the
to
way.
hear the story.
It's right there.
Why?
No, the second sentence. Okay. Why do people knowingly deal with? I don't know what that
Others.
Others that are in relationships or married.
Dun, dun, dun.
Disrespectful.
I'm gonna say
Um,
this. Oh, go ahead. No, go.
Yeah, you go.
I'm gonna say this because you get all the perks, but none of the responsibility. Period. You get the perks. You get the time pretty much when you want it. You get the gifts. You might get the trips. You get the attention, the
Right.
text. You get stuff, but you don't have to. Let me tell you something. Them little side chicks,
You ain't
they
gotta
don't
cook,
gotta
clean,
wash his
babysit,
drawers.
housekeep.
They don't gotta wash his drawers. They don't gotta pick up his kids. They don't
gotta
gotta
do none of
cook.
that.
They don't gotta clean. They don't gotta listen to his bad day. They don't gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
they
you
don't
don't
have
listen to
through
a
that.
bad day.
Yeah.
You don't listen
You
to
know
the
what I'm
bad
saying?
day.
Like, you don't have to do a lot of that when you're on the side. You're literally there for fun and for
you-
the
and you know your
excitement.
sp- you
You
know
know
your
your
place.
role. And you, like I said, you get the perks without the responsibility.
And people like that.
Yeah.
Period. They're attracted to that.
2 days. Okay, Gina said someone said they are lazy and they don't want to do their own work on their own partner.
True.
Oh, that's true. Jazz said I want to know too. Hopefully you listened.
Sade said because they don't owe you loyalty, your partner does.
Mm.
I mean, your partner does.
It is, though.
Your partner does owe you loyalty, but what kind of respect do you have knowing that somebody is in a relationship and you dealing with that person? Like, I don't like when people just try to say, "Oh, your partner is in a relationship with you. Your partner owe you respect." Yes, but what kind of
ultimately-
respect do you have for yourself if you laying down with somebody knowing that they in a full blown relationship with somebody else and dealing with somebody on that level and you just.
But
what does that say
ultimately,
about
at the
you?
end of the day, it is your partner that owes you all of the loyalty and all the respect. Like they're choosing to step out on you.
But it still
Yeah,
says
but
people
it
are
still says
knowingly.
about yourself,
Knowingly.
though.
Oh yeah.
These people
it
are
said
knowingly. Yeah,
Okay.
like they know you're with somebody and they still choose to.
I just
poke
agree with
around
what
with you.
Carter said with the because of the perks. Then
It's the perks.
you get all the perks without the responsibility.
But was it Gina or Janae?
Gina.
Gina. I agree with what she said. They don't want the responsibility and the work to really that you have to put into another person to help them grow and mature into a good partner.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they reaping the dang on benefits of somebody else's hard work. Honestly,
They are.
that they is.
Oh no.
Some volumes. What we at?
So my daddy said, because there are no ties involved and you are getting something from them. Other than that, he or she is not getting it from home.
From home.
They want that 20% so bad.
That 80-20 is something serious.
That's something serious.
That 20% be looking so good, but if you leave your 80 for that 20, or you spend too much time with that 20, you realize how much they really don't have.
People don't know a good thing until it's gone. Antonio said because they know they have a lot to lose and not worrying about them telling no one their business.
Well, that's if
Yoshi,
you're messing with
hey,
someone
girl.
that has something to lose, because
Right, 'cause some
sometimes a married person will deal with a single person, and that single person don't got nothing to lose. They about to post all your stuff. They about to email your whole campus, your whole job. They about to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Look, them people don't
Wait.
care.
It is
You mess
what it
with
is.
somebody that ain't got nothing to lose,
Oh my
they will
God.
blow up your whole life.
I'm so done.
Yeah. You never know.
Preach. Yoshi, hey girl. Carrie, hey Carrie.
On the live.
I know.
At the live time.
Carrie said, why do people that are married deal with the singles? I've been cool with married men just because we work together, and just from that experience alone, I don't want no married man as my friend. Facebook Connect is the only exception. I think the person in the relationship needs to be more mindful because they have something to lose. Period.
Boundaries.
I agree. And April said, I agree with the lady in the middle. That would be
Lady in the
Angie.
middle.
That would be Angie.
Are my sisters on?
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Carrie says, hey.
Joey said some people got no values or morals, and you may get some perks, but you may get pregnant also. There go your perks. Wah, wah. For real, Joey. Joey. You gotta have morals and values.
Look, your daddy
about
said actually
yourself.
30%.
30.
It's boosting up, huh?
Forget the 20, it's 30.
It's 30. Sometimes, I mean, in other cases, it may be more than 20%.
Yeah,
it really
possibly.
could be more than
Might be,
30.
yeah.
You might not be getting that much.
Your
from
partner
your
might
house.
be 20%.
Your partner might be the 20%.
Right. And the 20% might just be their looks. But we're not
Damn.
going to go there. No,
Deshaun.
no substance.
Oh, Deshaun, I guess it's my turn
Yeah,
to
it's
read
your
your
turn.
paragraph. Honestly, it varies from person to person. Some just want to lay up and pull sheets. I ain't heard that in so
Pull
long.
sheets.
Well,
You
last
heard last
sheets
week.
last week.
Sheets. All right, but don't want to play the main part. They just want to sit in the sideline. I agree with Carter. Folks that are on the side don't really got to do nothing. But she crazy. How can you lay down with someone who's married? That is just crazy as heck. Go pull sheets with single people.
Period.
Ow. And April says, I don't invite drama to my life.
Right.
And that's where having good boundaries comes in. Like, if you're in a relationship or you're married, engaged, or whatever like that, something that started off innocent can literally be two decisions away from being a bad decision.
You can be on Snap.
Snap.
And just like April
You might
said,
be- you might
messing with marriage and taking folks is inviting drama. And it's also a thing called karma. Like, you might be out here messing with people that's in a relationship, but what happens when you decide that you're ready to settle down and be with somebody, and now somebody doing the same thing to you that you did
What
to
goes
other people?
around
We gonna all
comes
be on
back
Snap.
around.
Yeah.
We're gonna all be on Snap. So final thoughts. I'm still sticking with the answer that Carter said. People like the
benefits.
benefits of it and not the responsibility.
Right. I
They ain't
agree.
gotta cook, clean, babysitter,
House
house
kid. Give me 50.
Give me 20
Please
G's, drop me on South Beach. Let me drop to
I need to learn this because she keeps like she loves to quote Trina, and I'm constantly
Trina.
messed up.
All right, moving on, guys. If you have not shared the live, make sure you hit share right now. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. And we're moving to our next topic.
Do moms take more heat when it comes to going out or hanging out instead of staying home with the kids?
I just saw. I could have sworn. I think May just posted something about this.
Oh,
Did
it
you
was
see her
about,
post
yeah, I
about
did see.
people saying like moms need to be at home, blah 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 blah. First of all,
It was somebody,
I feel
no,
like
it was something along the
something
line of
else-
saying people who stay at home all the time always talking about
people
that
who
go
going out or something
Yeah.
like that.
And
I
she was
thought-
just basically saying when she had young kids, she did stay at home. So
I was gonna say the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
now that her kids are older, she can be in the
Go
streets.
out, like you can.
A
I
little
feel like
more.
moms take more heat though because moms are the ones who are looked upon as the caregivers for those kids, like to take care of the kids. Like everybody looks to mom to do this and mom to do that. But the time mom want to get a break and go out, it's a
Right.
problem. But daddy can go out and party and do whatever he want to do. It ain't
You
no
can
problem.
go watch the game on Monday, go to happy hour on Tuesday, go to the club on Wednesday, go shoot pool on Thursday,
And be at Soul Cafe on Friday.
Oh damn.
Look,
Okay.
and won't nobody say nothing.
Ain't nobody say nothing. But the time the mama go out one time
out of
it's
3 months.
it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Y'all gotta cut that out.
I do think it's a double standard
double
with that, but I
standard.
think it's more so because a lot of times people forget that women can have help. Like there could be a grandmother, a auntie, a godparent, even a father in that child's life that could be watching that child. Like it's unless you can prove that woman is literally abandoning her kids.
Yeah.
And they at the house by themselves and they like 5 years old or something, then I don't understand what the issue is. And maybe unless you're seeing that woman out like 4 nights a week.
That's what I was gonna say. If
Then
it's like
maybe you can
every
do that,
night
but-
of the week and she's never her kids, then okay.
A couple times
But
a month,
still, like,
that's nothing. Nothing. People
Moms
need
take more
breaks.
heat when it definitely comes to hanging out.
Joey says if they do, that's ridiculous.
Doorbell.
Jamel.
Get the doorbell. Saying that on live.
This is so embarrassing.
Somebody at the door, y'all. It might be. I
Let me go
invite you
get
guys.
it.
No,
No,
you
it's
better get when your kids better get the door. Let me stop.
Like, I
Now you
know
heard that doorbell. All right.
Wait, Jazz, you heard it over there?
Jazz talking about
April
stopping
said-
doing that doorbell. We tried. You
Said
saw
stop
it.
ignoring that doorbell.
Yeah, we tried. So, all right.
April said, "How y'all have energy enough to go out during the week?"
That's that 20-something energy.
Energy, right.
'Cause around, I would say about 26 or 27, that's when I realized it wasn't in me no more. I
I
tried
can
to
go
go out in
out.
the middle of the week. Well, I mean, I'm talking about full-fledged club and drinking.
Oh, not till 2 a.m. Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
do a happy hour and be
And
home
then
by
be home.
11.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
Like,
what
if
I
I
had
come
to
home
pull
by
in.
11, I
work
could
the
do
next
that.
day, yeah.
Mm-mm.
It was
Avis
over.
said, "Moms take more heat." Hey, Avis.
They definitely take more.
They
heat.
definitely do. It's a double standard. Definitely a double standard.
April said, I applaud women for having
What?
hobbies,
I'm so nosy.
spending time with friends, getting cute.
That's
You're
me.
not just
What's
a
in there?
mom. I agree. You're not just a mom, and you have to take some time to decompress and, do something for you and be able to have a release. Because if you don't take care of you, you ain't, you no good to anybody else. So we gonna postpone and we gonna see what's in the. Oh, it's ribs.
Hold on, let me see.
Hold on, we about to see what all this
Guys, hold on, y'all.
doorbell.
We about to
We
see.
about to see what was
That's
at
an
the door.
edible.
This is.
That ain't no. It's
This
a
is
lamb
meat.
chop. It's a
Edible
lamb
lamb.
chop.
You want to bite?
I don't like
Bite it
that.
if you want to. That's edible.
Look, y'all, that's
I
so
don't
ghetto.
believe that.
That's so
Oh my
I
God, I
don't believe
forgot
that
it
that's
was
an
a
edible. First of all,
Wait,
I
let
don't
me
believe
try to
it's
take
an
my
edible
meat.
lamb chop. I just think it's a lamb chop.
Let me just. This might
It's
be.
not
They're trying to
edible.
get my meat, y'all.
Avis said moms don't have the tolerance level in and out. And April said this 35-year-old energy ain't gonna cut it. Man,
Yeah,
this
that's
30
why that PTO on standby. Cause it be like.
That's why I'm living my life like it's golden during the summertime.
Summertime is like our time.
Yeah, I'm
I
out.
feel like the summertime
I
is
stay
like
up
mom's time.
till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
You know what? Depending on your occupation, let me say that.
True.
Because everybody not off. in the
Everybody's
summer.
not off. Everybody's not off.
Everybody not off in the summer.
But I
But
got
people be taking off.
PTO that I can use
People be
whenever
taking
I
off.
need it.
So when you go out during the week and you go
Miss
harder
A said-
in the paint.
Please point me in the direction of where I can go out. Girl, I got you.
Where?
Hey, Bronze Kingdom. She would love Bronze Kingdom. The brunch. She would
Mm-hmm.
love that. R&B Live. Look at that. Miss Avis, you can go out. She need a break.
Period. So
So, guys, cut the mom some slack. Cut us
the
some
moms
slack.
some slack.
We need slack. Definitely.
I'm not a
We
mom
deserve-
yet,
we
but when I
deserve some
become
time out.
one, cut me some slack.
Deshaun said,
Oh.
of course they do. People stereotype females so bad. They make them seem like they're supposed to be home 25/8. But the one time a female wants to go out and have a little her time, she is all of a sudden leaving her kids, being a HOE, or doing hoish things.
How you gonna spell it?
But
Right.
the moment the father wants to step out, because it was ho-ish, not ho.
Oh, okay.
Step out of the house, it's okay. Man, F that. Females deserve the time out just like men do. They are doing most of the work while they are at home anyway.
Shoot. That's why I'm just glad my kid is older. Whew. Because if I had a little kid, I'd probably be. I remember those days.
It's a little
Everybody
rough.
went out, you went home.
Oh, I always had me a babysitter on deck.
I had a babysitter too, but it wasn't like.
I ain't
No.
never missed a beat, baby.
Please and stop with the labels because we go out. Yes, Avis. Stop with the labels because
So
definitely we go
Grown
out.
and sexy.
July 2nd.
We're talking
9
about
till-
grown and sexy.
Woo! When is that?
What is that?
Live music DJ. Where is that, April?
Oh, I already got something to do on that day.
Oh, you do birthday party.
So
Oh, we're moving on.
Yeah, no.
It's Carter time.
Activate.
Wait, hold on. What time is it?
Carter time.
What time is it?
Carter
What
time.
Oh.
time is it?
Carter time.
oh.
We're gonna have to work on the beat outside.
Yeah, we're gonna, y'all know I ain't got no rhythm.
It showed.
You know I posted a TikTok doing a dance. I was like the only black girl with no rhythm. Shoot.
It showed in that beat.
No.
It's okay, it's
I
okay,
don't
it's
need
okay.
it as long as I can.
Oh, okay.
Next.
Go ahead, Carter.
All right, so which is more important? The sex. Well, more so like in sex. Is it the orgasm or the intimacy?
I'm gonna go.
What's more important? Is it
I'm
the
gonna
orgasm
go
or the
with-
intimacy?
I'm gonna go with intimacy for 200. Sex is just sex, you know. I don't know. I'm intimacy type of person.
I'm intimacy as well.
Cause look, when you get intimate, then that makes the sex that much more immaculate.
Well, let me tell you something. I have known people that have been having sex for umpteen years and
Thought you
never
were gonna say
had
sex for money.
no, no, but they've never had an orgasm, and so they've experienced the intimacy. But intimacy don't always equal
The big O.
the big
There you
O.
go.
Intimacy does not automatically guarantee that, because I know people that are married and have never experienced an orgasm with their partner. Like, come on now, somebody. So, but I'm gonna say this for my answer.
Wait. Yo,
Go ahead. What's it?
Go ahead.
The intimacy is more important
but
because you can always go to the sex store. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be out here, you know, doing it with Joe Schmo, and he hitting all the right spots. He getting in that corner, but there's no substance there, so you're still kind of longing for that intimate connection. Whereas you can find someone where you can get that intimate connection and just go to the sex store and get yourself off, or they can help you get off with a toy if they can get you off.
Right. Jazz said the intimacy, everything doesn't revolve around sex.
okay.
And Antonio said, at this point in my life, intimacy, I can't get right if I'm not into you.
That is, I think the older you get, it's a little more like you've been there, done that. So it's like, okay, it's just another hole.
Avis said intimacy is more important, but sex is so good.
All right, Avis.
I mean, if you find the right person to be intimate with, y'all can have those wham bam thank you ma'am moments. It don't, you know.
Intimacy just makes. I just feel like intimacy just makes the sex more. It makes it better.
It does.
More
What you talking about?
intense,
Y'all ain't explaining. What you
more-
laughing at, Jazz?
Jess said we didn't explain that in the beginning because you said orgasm or. Oh, you changed it.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
was a
know,
little, yeah.
Because it said
Orgasm
sex.
or
And she
Yeah.
was like, that's what she was talking about. We didn't explain that. But you got it now. You got it now.
So what's your answer? Did you change?
Did you answer
Diet.
Jazz?
Okay, let me go out.
You're so right, Carter. April said. Did you answer?
Antonio said, hold on, here, read the whole question. April said facts. And Antonio said, I need to know.
Mine didn't update.
Yes,
Oh, let me go.
A lot of women don't orgasm, is what April said.
They don't. It's so sad.
There's a
sound like
doctor
you need to
out
orgasm.
there that can help you figure out what you
Or-
need to do to
Or hypnotist. Go to, you can do sexual hypnosis.
Deshaun said intimacy is the most important because you can always have pull sheets with anyone. But what's the point of pulling sheets just to pull them? At this point, sex is just sex. I want to feel the emotions that are attached. I want to have soul ties.
With the right person. Because soul ties can be a mofo. If you got the soul ties with the wrong person, it can be not a good
I thought it was
thing.
more.
Let's see. April says it's way more common than I thought.
Preach, Carter.
Yeah. April said, "You're so right." And Ava said, "Some people don't know what intimacy is."
That's true.
That is true. That is true.
But intimacy
So if your
is like your love language. What is intimacy to you? It could be different
I was
for
gonna say
everybody.
that. This could be different. Shoot, somebody's intimate.
So you're saying intimacy may not even be sexual.
Yes, absolutely. Intimacy to some people could be cuddling up together, spending
Cuddling
time
leads
together, not necessarily
sometimes pulling
sex.
sheets.
I mean, intimacy a lot of times leads to
Especially when you
pulling
put your booty
sheets,
back.
but it don't always lead to that.
But when you put your booty
You
back
might
on.
just rub the booty and fall asleep. That was intimacy.
Oh, rub it on.
Yeah.
Fall asleep.
Joey said, I want to feel my toes curl too, though. All right,
Of
Joey.
course.
Of course.
Well, here's the thing. Most guys don't have the issue of having to choose between intimacy and the orgasm, because
Y'all gonna
if y'all
get
find
some-
someone that you're into intimately, you gonna get your orgasm. Like, it's more of an issue for women.
Women.
Now, I've really only heard of guys not reaching that orgasm if it's stank, if you can't find a guy.
She said
Stuff
for
like
stank.
that.
Girl, please, they gonna be like,
They still gonna get it.
Oh no! Then you might be like,
they gotta have their COVID mask.
Still, hold on, girl. Let me put my mask on. COVID. Nope.
it ain't no COVID. If you gotta put a mask on in the middle of having sex, that'll be your stuff stink.
Shout
Daddy
out
Carter
to Daddy
said
the intimacy. April said pull sheets. That's a new one for me. Yes, girl. We have been tuning in.
Deshaun been pulling
That's
sheets.
Deshaun's
That's his
phrase.
slogan. That's his little.
We're gonna get a shirt that says
Catchphrase.
pulling sheets.
Sergio said holding hands and walking down the beach.
He's
That's
trying to be
intimate.
romantic.
Okay, he trying to look. He trying to get some numbers.
He warming that thing up for later.
Cause that is so sweet. Walking down the beach, holding hands. I can see us holding hands.
I told
That
him,
could
saying
be better than that.
countryside,
Mm-mm-mm.
side by side.
Final thoughts, intimacy for me.
Intimacy. That followed by orgasm.
Intimacy followed by if you gotta take a trip to the sex store, do that.
Trip to the sex store it is.
Get you a rose. I heard they good.
I heard about that.
Avis said that eye contact is intimacy.
You know that is right though. You be looking at somebody like, and it's like
And my daddy said a true orgasm for a man is to make sure his woman reaches her intimacy and orgasmic place.
All right, then.
But that's for a true man, because some men be like, look, I tried for 10 minutes and you ain't get there, so.
Right, Zaddy? There's
Carter, I'm about to get you.
Don't beat me up, mama.
Miss Carter will
Get there.
April said sharing thoughts and feelings and jokes is also another form of
Yes.
You gotta make me laugh.
Especially the jokes, man. Whoo, keep them coming. Get it? Keep
Life's
them
too
coming.
short.
Keep them coming.
Look, you couldn't even get that beat right.
I went like this.
We gonna work
You know,
on it.
I'm-
We gonna get it right for
No.
next week.
What am I
We
saying?
gonna
Should I
get
play
we
the
gonna get the
No, I ain't sure you
we gonna
good.
get the beats right.
Moving on.
Who got this one?
All right.
Old school.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Is your turn? Yeah.
If she broke, she can get a man. If he's broke, he can't get a woman. Why is this true?
Because ain't no woman want no brother.
Because
that is true though.
But do men really want a broke woman?
No,
They don't care though.
I feel like men don't hold broke women accountable. That's why broke women can still get a man
And be broke.
and be broke.
Because it's broke women with plenty of men. But there ain't no broke men with no women. Why is that?
Because a lot of women are gold diggers. Because folks view men as a moneymaker. View men as a moneymaker.
And y'all accept it though. That's the thing. Like you said, they don't hold women accountable. Broke women accountable.
They let it happen.
Somebody-
Still let it happen.
Sergio said this is fake news. Nah, it ain't
No,
fake
it's
news.
real.
'Cause
I
if
know.
her body
It's not
banging,
fake.
If
It's
her
not.
body banging,
she can get
she don't even gotta have no job.
right.
She don't have a
And she
man.
can probably have like 4 kids.
I know plenty
no
of
job.
women that don't got no job that got a man with money.
Well, maybe it's because
They got
men.
that good.
I don't know. I
They
look
got
at it
that
like
good
this.
stuff.
Not even like if a guy actually happens to have the resource of money, he probably looks at it as, okay, if he got to take care of her, then that kind of gives him the grounds to do whatever he wants to do. Because, bitch, you get to live this lavish little lifestyle over here. So don't worry about where I'm at,
Let me
where
quit
I
my
be,
job.
who I be with.
Let me quit my job and be broke.
Like, you can't be broke and be asking questions.
They gotta shut up.
You got to shut up.
The rules.
And
You
put
got
up.
to shut up and put up. You hear me? Put up with a lot of ish. If you's a broke woman with a man with money.
Let's see.
April said, y'all are funny. I'm usually at rehearsal doing this time slot.
I'm
Thanks,
so glad
April.
you turned in. Shabba said an OG doesn't have that problem. Amy said, help me.
Help you what? What you want?
Help find a rich man?
Find a rich man.
You need help finding a rich man? Let us know.
Bye, Deshaun.
Bye, Deshaun.
See you, Deshaun.
And congratulations again.
Amy said, no job, but a man with money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. That's what I be saying, huh?
It
I quit
happens
my
all
job.
the time. It happens all the
I
time.
better quit my job.
April
Which one of y'all
said-
men want to take care of me?
What April said.
Then don't be ignoring them when they inbox you. April said broke men get money, get women all the time. And you know why? Those women are not holding those broke men accountable.
Accountable.
And,
Let them drive their car. Stop letting Jody drive your car and
'Cause-
drop you off at work.
Because he going to see Keisha while you at work in your car.
Broke. What is that? What Cardi B said? Broke.
Broke
Boys don't deserve no. I know that's right.
Broke girls don't deserve no D. Either. Stop giving her broke. Yo,
Right.
right. Keep it to yourself.
Oh, man. But yeah, I think
Good
it is a
D
whole
is enough sometimes. No, it ain't.
Yeah, for some women it is.
some
It
women
is
enough.
because if they're very financially stable for themselves, that's all they feel like that's missing for them is a man to get them off. So they don't care if he sit on her couch all day and play PlayStation while she work
she had to
her
add
2
that in.
jobs. Yes, while she work her 2 jobs or whatever. Like as long as she get it on call, she don't care.
As long as she getting the D. And he can be
Old
broke.
school said there is no such thing as being broke. It's all about how you handle your finances and live within his or her means.
There is
But
such
it's
thing.
it's people that don't got no jobs and they don't got no finances.
No,
to
they be
begin
people
with.
that don't have
Over
a job that be
over
having-
30, he's a man over 30, still living with your mammies, and it's not because she needs medical attention.
April said, "Do y'all watch Judge Mathis? It happens all the time."
And he be like, but why you let him in? Why you let him sit on your sofa?
trying
all
to
day?
get-
He be trying to get
Like,
it.
They need to start talking to somebody before they go on there and make a fool out of themselves. Like somebody need to be like, "Girl, do not go on TV
And I just-
say that."
Vent
Can I
their
just
life.
say, if you're a broke man on this live, just comment yes. I mean, not broke. I mean, if you're rich. If you're rich on this live, if you're a broke woman, comment yes. I can quit my job. So I can quit my job. Just comment yes.
We got you.
Comment yes.
Sir, old school said he loved you guys. He
We
loves
love you
us.
too.
We love you too.
Daddy.
Sergio said, "Where they at though?
Where
What you
at?
want? The women that
You want
take
the
care
broke
of
women
no.
or you want the
You
women
want
that's
the women that
paying?
take care of them?
Right, so
I don't know
he
where
want
they
to
at.
sit and play PlayStation on
Where
her
they
sofa
at?
all day.
Where y'all at?
Look, trust me, they out there.
They out there.
They usually have those higher paying jobs.
Yeah, those 6-figure earning women.
Right. That drive the Benzes and the Jags and stuff. Those are the ones that you want to look for. You could probably find them at Ember or something on Friday.
I
Ember,
can't stop laughing.
July 2nd, Soul Cafe. You might find you one.
Who?
Hey,
I'm going.
Or
women.
even the bronze lunch
I'm
at
going.
the brunch at the
I'm
Bronze
going. I'm gonna
Kingdom.
quit my job in 3 weeks.
Amy said, "I know that's right. No kitty with no money. Boy, bye."
Bye-bye.
Boy, bye.
Boy.
That's
Bye.
not 3 weeks from now. That's actually next Friday.
Oh, well. If I find one, then I'm quitting my job.
And Malik said, where the women at? Point me to them so I can quit my job. No.
We always both trying to quit.
Look, it ain't enough of them out there for both of y'all.
Right, we
That
both trying to quit.
Y'all got to find.
y'all gonna have to fight.
Y'all got to find a brother and sister combo.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You know.
Look, Malik, you lost. All right.
Sergio want to be a house husband, y'all.
I mean, okay. I want to be a housewife.
Don't be mad when she.
I ain't about to be no housewife because I ain't about to sit around the house and have no excuse why I'm not cleaning.
Antonio, boy, get on somewhere.
He
Somebody
said, I want to get a house
phone.
with me too.
Get out of here.
Sergio said he needed a PS5. A bunch of people need a PS5. People been trying to get a PS5 since last year.
April said, what is broke? Let's see.
There's several
Broke.
definitions
There
of
are
broke.
so many definitions of broke.
A lot of definitions of broke.
Broke is
Broke maybe
Having
not
no
having a
money.
job at all.
right.
Broke could be
My broke is gonna be like
Being
not
in
having a
debt.
job.
you got to pay so much child support that you only bring home like $100 a month for yourself. Broke could be you might make good money, but you spend it so frivolously that you really don't
Broke.
have anything at the end of the
Living
month.
beyond your means.
Yeah, you living out.
Right.
And you want somebody else to finance your regular day-to-day needs because you want to live outside of your means.
Mm.
Eddie said, what about these 50-50 people? What you pay half of all bills? Hey, I feel like in your household, you got to do what works for you.
For you.
Because the income, like, I think what people forget when they talk about 50-50 and how the man can't pay all the bills or whatever, is back in those days and times, the men were the breadwinners and women were housemakers. So, of course, the men pay all the bills. But in today's
No, the
age,
men work,
especially... Black women make more than the average black man. So a lot of times these women will potentially be the breadwinner in their household.
Which brings me to my post from last week. The men should just give their women a check. And let the woman handle the finances. Hand over the check and let the woman handle the finances.
Money saved.
But that's
is
if
not
she is financially
Yeah.
stable. Because there's some
Yeah.
women that can't be
They'll
trusted with
spending
the
that
check.
money on
Right,
everything.
like every
Yeah.
woman
And
ain't
the bills
a
won't
woman
be
to
paid.
pack just to put your check
But
in
that's
that
where
joint
a man gotta
account.
know his
So
woman though.
don't be
But I
doing
know
that
if
with
you do it with
everybody.
me, just hand me the check and I'll take care of everything, baby. Vacation, bills, everything.
Ow, my dog's a catch.
Yeah.
No.
So throw your line.
Look. What we at? Money saved is not money spent, so I'm broke. Sergio
Hey.
is broke.
That's true, sir.
I mean, well, yeah, Sergio.
And April said, "Okay, got you," because we broke down what
Broke.
broke down
Broke.
was a
We
little bit.
mean
You know.
broke.
Like,
Bro. Listen, 3
Real broke.
weeks.
My dog gotta
3
go.
weeks.
My dog gotta go.
3 weeks. I
gotta
don't
go.
know. We're gonna see. 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. You giving yourself 3 weeks to find a rich man?
3 weeks. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She's gonna
okay.
quit that job.
All right. We'll see.
Be a housewife. I'm gonna be a housewife.
Well,
Moving on. Let's go.
oh, Alonzo threw a fishing line.
And Alonzo, send those credentials to Side Eye Chat DM. We'll see what we can do for you.
Hey. He's like- All right,
God.
so what is something that you love about yourself? Let's speak some positivity into ourselves because the world can be a cruel, cruel place. Sometimes we beat
Yes.
ourselves down. So what is something that
Like
you
anything?
absolutely love? Yes,
Yeah,
anything.
whatever.
It could be a physical feature. It could be future feature, personality trait. Just what do you love about yourself?
Y'all want to go first?
Yeah, go first.
Y'all know I want to go first? Okay.
Go.
So, something that I love about myself is my personality and my smile. 2 things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like my personality is so outgoing and I pretty much get along with everybody. So, like, I just love it. And my
So
smile
she
is-
think.
I do.
I'm just joking.
Y'all, when I first met Angie, she didn't like me because she was eyeballing me. And then I ain't playing on shit.
You know she lying. Y'all know she lying because I don't watch bitches. They usually watching me.
I was not watching you.
I ain't directed to you. I said I don't watch bitch. They usually watching me. That's what I said.
But, yeah, that's my
funny.
answer.
Next, I'ma say I would say I'm pretty funny. If you know me, I'm a pretty funny person. And my booty.
I knew it. I wouldn't say my booty, but it's
I like
okay.
your booty too. Like, I
ain't your beauty, it's your
Your
booty.
booty.
I ain't no homo, but I like Angie booty too. Like,
Her booty is just like,
but oh,
look,
you know, it's
it's got
there.
that booty that showed me and Carter.
Dance too
Y'all,
much
can
booty in
y'all
the
take
pants.
some of it?
I'll take some.
Now,
I'm
look, you
trying
got
to give it away. But then
I'll
my
split a
back
quarter
might
of your
start hurting.
cheek.
'Cause my thing, I'm gonna be done with
Antonio said his
it.
silliness.
Silliness.
My sister-in-law said her loyalty. I agree,
Aw.
Sergio said, "What's rich in money?" So, I think that was for the other.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
But he
And
did say
Sergio.
his smile. He's a people person, and that he is
Stable.
stable.
Okay, Sergio.
So why you looking for somebody to take care
Okay,
of you?
Sergio.
And April said, it is feels.
Heart. Hearts.
Avis.
Avis said, yes, you are well-rounded and you have great interpersonal skills, Chandra.
Thanks, Avis.
Kudos. April said, agreed.
Let us see.
Sergio!
This
You
is
trying
not
to see
fans
something free.
only.
This is not OnlyFans.
Dang.
He talking about let us see. Antonio.
That's
Go
so
on,
silly.
Antonio. You
Y'all
saw
want to
it.
see? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Y'all
Y'all
was
want to
silly.
see something?
Sergio talking about he down with OPP, other people's property. You down with OPP?
No, OPP means one penis policy, actually. So if you're down with it, then hey, that's your
I
business.
never knew
Oh,
that. Did you
I
make that
I don't know. I never heard that
I never
before.
heard
I did not make that up, but that is another analogy for an OPP.
OPP. I
I've
just
never heard of OPP
Yeah,
as
you
other.
know.
What is it? One penis person.
One penis policy. So hey,
And you made that up.
Well, something that
what you got,
I
Carter?
like about myself, my ambition. I feel like I left home. I was the one child that was able to like leave and like just stay gone. Yeah, I took off. Like I was hell bent. Like when my parents dropped me off, I called like for college. I called them 5 minutes after they drove off and said, "I just want you to know I love y'all, but I am never moving home." And I said that. I was like, I'm never moving home.
Was raised in Tallahassee, I would have the same.
Like I'm hell bent on that. You know, I love my family. I love my
He's
friends.
like, I'm never coming home.
But I am never moving home, and I have literally made sure that I set myself up decision after decision after decision to where
Not
I can
wrong.
stay sustained where I'm at.
Are you the only kid that left from your hometown?
Not from my hometown. Like there's some people that have left and
No,
never
I mean,
come
out
back.
of your family.
Out of
Yeah.
my siblings. One of my sisters went to the army,
Oh, okay.
but you know, she had my niece, so there was a need to be around family.
Okay.
So yeah, but
Aw.
never.
No.
Who yet?
Sergio said, no, not Sergio, I'm sorry. Alonzo said my personality also.
Turquoise
Alright.
said, "Hey y'all."
Hey, turquoise brown, 2 colors for a name.
And thank you, April.
Turquoise brown. 2 colors for a name.
Thank you, April, for the loves. Anything else? Because you know, I feel like a lot of people say their personality, but I feel like that's so broad.
I
Like,
think that's broad.
I think it is. I don't want to
Everybody
say that
doesn't have
people
a
saying.
personality though.
But no, what
I
I'm
agree.
saying is like, what about your personality makes
What
your person?
specifically
Yeah,
about your
because I
personality,
just feel like
Chandra?
that's so broad. Like, give
I
us
feel
something.
like the ability that I don't know. I feel like my personality just connects with anyone. Like
So you're very sociable. Like you're a
Very, yeah.
chameleon. Like you can blend in.
I can blend in with any
to
group,
almost any
type
environment.
of people, any environment, and 99.9% of people like me.
You better than birth control.
99.9% effective.
99.9.
And if that 0.001%, they can kick rocks.
Ooh. With no thoughts.
Sergio said he gonna get specific on y'all. He said, "I'm a king. Everyone is drawn to my aura."
Wow.
Adrian,
You
better late than ever.
Yeah, never better late than never.
You can always go back and watch it.
Yes, and still comment.
Turquoise said my straightforwardness. That's a good.
That is a good trait to
have.
have.
Well, some people can't. You can't handle the
The
truth.
truth.
Like some people can't handle it.
Some people can't.
But
But you ain't for
but
me,
people
you
respect
can't.
it. Even though they may not be able to handle it, they respect it because at least they know that you're a straight shooter and you're not gonna bull jive them. So
But some people confuse straightforwardness with rudeness. It's
Rudeness.
not the same thing.
It's not.
It's definitely not the same
it's
thing.
not. You should be able to be straightforward and to the point without being an ass.
True.
False.
Whole. No. Whole.
Woo!
April
Okay,
said-
Sergio. April said.
Sergio say I'm
Sergio,
a king.
Sergio, are you married?
Oh. Sergio.
Are you married or taken?
Sergio.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Who wanna know?
I want to know. I just want to know because he's talking all this.
Oh,
Ish.
okay. He was just
I
saying he
always
was
see
looking
each other
for a woman to take care of him, so I was just assuming he was single. Ooh, April, my skin.
Oh my God! I
legs,
forgot
and
to say my
ambition.
legs.
You forgot to say the legs.
How could I leave these
How could you
long?
leave those?
Look, how can
Legs.
these long, luscious legs
Long,
Chandra's
luscious-
long, luscious legs. How could I leave those out?
Get out of here.
Yes, April.
April,
How
let me see
could
the skin-
you?
skin legs, girl.
Okay, so April said she's proud of you, Malik. Did we read Malik?
No, go ahead.
Malik said, mine is probably the fact that I want to learn more and I'm very open-minded. Also, I'm a good person to talk to because I know a little about a lot. So he's very well-rounded in
Very
his
right.
communications and conversations and his intellectual
I wonder why
subjects.
my lights ain't on.
So if any of you guys actually follow us on Facebook, we posted this post about the first date outfit. And we had some very, very, very interesting comments. I'm going to make it big for a little bit because some of you guys are kind of like, what is
All
this
this
whole
stuff.
thing? What are y'all talking about? So I'm gonna make it big for a second.
Yeah.
But we did have some really good comments personally on our pages, but pretty much who wants to do the synopsis?
So basically, a woman went on a date with the guy. It was their first date, and she wore this really skimpy dress. Had no underwear on because you can see the dress came like really, really high. And the guy actually asked her if she wouldn't mind going home to change her outfit. And what she said, no.
She said, no, boo-boo.
I ain't changing my outfit.
I ain't changing my outfit.
Basically, she said no, she wasn't changing her outfit for nobody, and she ended up staying at the restaurant and meeting two other guys who actually brought her food and drinks for the whole night. So our question was,
Oh, wait. She ended her post with City Girls.
a city girl's phrase. What was it?
What was it? I went home full and with every cent in my pocket. City Girls.
City girls, yeah. She ended it with city girls. So basically, April got into the dumbest argument over that post. Yes, you did. Y'all know
yes.
you know she was arguing with
Who?
No.
Not
Carlos Edward.
No,
You know
not
that
Carlos.
Yes, we know.
He
Carlos.
listened to it. Everybody on my page. I swear that was like 20 comments plus with just between.
Okay,
him and
I gotta
April.
go back and read it, April.
Yeah, go back and read it. They got into a whole
Antonio, what was the other post?
debacle.
Tobacco.
Wait,
Okay.
Antonio,
About
what
the
was the
other
other
post, let's
post?
see, y'all.
I don't
So
know.
let's see some of the comments that people were saying on that post. Let me read one of the comments from my page.
Well, I got one.
Oh, you got one already
yep.
pulled up? All right, go ahead.
So one of my favorite ones from my post was from Chris, and he said she did too much for her first date, but I personally would not have asked her to change because that does seem a bit controlling and narcissistic. They were both wrong, but she's wrong the most, especially since judging from her comment about how many likes she gets on a picture, she seems very superficial and cares only about her appearance and how society views her rather than to present herself in an appropriate manner for a first date. I agree. She does look available, as the woman suggested in the comments, but I'm not one to tell a woman how to dress either. I think I would have just enjoyed the dinner, paid, and then told her to take
Kid
care.
Rocks.
I think I like that.
I
one
actually
on
like
your
that
post.
comment. One of the comments that was left on my page was, did you say who it was by or no?
Yeah, Chris.
Was by SD Roundtree, and basically he says he has no authority to tell her what to wear, but he has every right to communicate his values and or expectations for dating, and she has the right to decline the date after he expressed his displeasure. But she knew she was in the wrong when she left the house. Who wears that on a first date to a restaurant?
Nobody.
She wasn't looking for a date. She wanted to eat/drink and not have a bill afterwards.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, and my comment came from my bestie, Cara, and she said that she has to agree with the young lady, Daphne, who responded to the post on this one. She said that, sis, yes, you have the right to wear whatever you want, but that outfit choice was not it. Just my opinion, but I thought it looked pretty cheap. It's not first date.
And
Material.
I just kind of think like going on a first date, you want to present yourself with a little bit more class. Like I would never wear that on a first date because the first impression is everything. And if a guy looked at me like that, he might think I'm trying to just go home and sleep with him. Like literally, you had on no drawers. Like you had on, like you said, the dress looked kind of cheap, or whoever said that, the dress did look kind of cheap. Like present yourself with class. Like especially if you're like at a certain age in life where you're looking for more substance. In a relationship or in a man, like present yourself how you want to be, treated.
Mm-hmm.
And I did have a man comment on my post and said that he would have just hit it and
I mean, that's
Because
what she looked like.
that's what she
'cause
gave
looked
off.
like- that's what she was giving off vibes. You don't. The way she presented herself on the first date and her comments back up the fact that she is not looking for.
She was not looking for.
She was looking for a free
She
man.
was not looking for a Boaz. She was looking for broke ass, dumb ass, cheating ass, lying ass. Anyways,
She was looking for a free meal.
April said, sisters, please wear drawers on the first date.
Yes.
Period.
Why would you be
Like,
a
why would you
stranger
not
with
wear
no
drawers?
underwear? First of all,
And the dress was cut so high you could like see her butt
Well,
cheek from
the
the
wind
side.
blow, and they gonna see.
I
your-
wouldn't wear no drawers with that. I wouldn't wear that dress, but I'm not gonna sit here and
have a
use,
panty line?
and use my lies to say that I would wear drawers on the first date because you get drawers 2 days out the month, and if it happens to fall on
the
one of
date?
those 2 days, then yes, I'll have on drawers. But I'm not gonna wear that, on the first date. But I'm also probably not gonna wear drawers.
All I'm gonna say is the
Just being honest.
restaurant was serving food. The food should not have to compete with the ass, the titties, and the cooch that you came to the.
I mean, she was serving
restaurant.
everything
Yeah,
on the
but
whole
you was
platter.
serving-
I mean, baby, you was serving it all. It wasn't
Everything.
nothing left to the imagination.
Nothing. But you
Zamaria's
already
gonna
knew.
post a devil face.
Because he was trying to find the page. How are you
Mm-hmm.
trying to find the page when you're friends with us?
You
What
wait. You
page
mean
you
the
trying to
page
find?
of the chick? That's from a group. And that's
No,
from
I thought
a
he was trying to
group.
find the page.
Oh no, he
he's
was
late.
trying to find. No, he was trying to find that chick.
Yeah, the
Boy!
That's why he
Log
said
off.
devil face.
You're not
Log
gonna
off.
see because it's blocked the name off. But actually,
Log off.
the lady who posts this page, this on
I
her
started
page.
following her.
I started following her too,
Yeah.
and she said that the young lady who made that post was the admin of the group, and she kicked her out of the group because
She
of
posted
that
that.
comment.
Wow. So
Turquoise. Where we at? Yeah.
class not asked on the first, second, and third date. Period. Show some self worth.
Yes. Adrian said, her ass was out. Not appropriate. What you selling? Obviously looking for social media likes and free food.
Right.
That
selling-
part.
She was
When
selling-
she lost me when she said I get over 500 likes. Baby,
Like, who
likes don't pay
cares?
no bills. What do like
I got
500
one like.
likes.
I'm happy with my one like or no
500
like.
likes. Like,
Like,
come on.
ooh.
Ain't none of them 500 likes translate into a quality man. So.
Right, like literally.
And then none of them
Who
500
said that,
likes
though?
add to your
Childish.
self-esteem.
I get 500 likes.
Well, the lady
Sounds
who
so
she was
good.
talking to said, sis, you got a picture with a mask on. She was like, yeah, I got over 1,000 likes for my picture with my mask on.
Who cares?
And- no, she was just making a point that you
Oh.
talking about your ass hanging out, you get 500 likes, but I got 1,000 likes and I'm wearing a mask.
Mask,
You can't
yeah.
only see my eyes.
That's deep.
Style and grace and
Yes, use my lies. I have to save my lies for more appropriate times. If I'm going to be judged one day, I do save my lies for more important situations. Not gonna sugarcoat that.
and everybody shouldn't be able to tell you have no drawers on. Well,
Period.
well,
Well, yeah, no,
She
that's
coulda had some
true.
very
Yeah.
skinny, like you know how them G strings that's literally like
But sometimes
strings.
we wear
She could have had
dresses.
those on, but I mean,
They call
I'm
me
just
no
saying.
drawers. They call me no drawers.
Sis just was wrong.
Oh dang, y'all! Guess what?
It's time.
It's time. We're like over
past
and
9
stuff. It's
o'clock.
past 9 o'clock. We all like talking and stuff.
Miss Fields Alonzo said, "Can he take you on a date?"
Oh.
He wanna take you on a date. Hold on, let me hook up for you.
Really?
I'm reeling it
Can
in.
you take me
Alonzo,
on
what
a
else you
date?
got?
Where we
You want-
going?
Do I gotta throw it back or you
Where
want
we
You
going?
gotta slide in these DMs, Alonzo. You gotta slide in these DMs.
slide in the DMs?
Y'all hype Alonzo up in the comments. Hype Alonzo up in the comments, guys. Like, tell him he can do this. Like, he got
Alonzo, we
this.
just want to let you know that she just made a decision that in 3 weeks she quitting her job and she needs somebody to take care of her.
So you got to
So
step up
if
to
you
the
want to
plate.
take her on a date, you have to understand that she about to quit her job and she needs somebody
Step
to
up
take
to the
care of her.
plate.
So I just want you to know that,
Put my dog on that pedestal.
Upfront.
you know.
Put my dog on the pedestal. Y'all, we've had so much fun. We didn't even realize that we were over time.
Are
Thank you guys for tuning in for another edition
why
of
I'm
Solid
telling
Eye
him,
Chat. We love you guys. We appreciate our
Like
faithful
all facts.
fans.
definitely thank you guys for sharing, thank you guys for tuning in, thanks for all of the comments. We definitely, like she said, appreciate every single one of you guys.
Ooh.
Tell your friends to tune in next time.
And if you,
Y'all, and we at episode 50, don't forget. So congratulations for us making this
the
episode.
golden episode.
I guess. And Alonzo said,
I don't know. We don't talk about it.
Alonzo said he got her. Alonzo, slide in them DMs.
Slide in the DMs, Alonzo.
Alonzo, we might need to go behind the
Alonzo,
scenes on y'all first date.
Alonzo, send us something to
we need to
our
record
Cash
this?
App.
Look, we need to record
Cash
this.
App us that side our checks.
Adrian,
Put some in there.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
so
guys.
much.
See you
Bye.
guys. Bye.